Welcome the media to Ofafa Jericho community. Ofafa Jericho is a nice school, a school of professionals and a school of success. We have received a guest by the name Wambugu Kamau, whereby has given us information and guidance on how to succeed in life. We believe that students will be able to extrapolate some ideas from the information that we have been given in order to push our grades to the next level.
One simple. Opening orders, move. Scout on duty.
Sir, yes, sir.
Scout on duty.
Stop disturbing, sir.
Have it all.
Thank you, sir. Duty performed, sir.
National Day present salute. Drop.
This is my story. This is my song. Praising my Savior all the day long. This is my story. This is my song. Praising my Savior all the day long. This is my story. This is my song. Praising my Savior all the day long. Amen.
The Reverend today gave us an amazing word from the book of Matthew, which was talking about comfort zone and how to get out.
We are going to read Matthew chapter 14, verse 22 through 36, and let's read it together. This is what it says. Immediately, Jesus made the disciples get into the boat and go on ahead of him to the other side while he dismissed the crowd. After he had dismissed them, he went up on a mountainside by himself to pray. Later that night, he was there alone, and the boat was already a considerable distance from land, buffeted by the waves because the wind was against it. Shortly before dawn, Jesus went out to them, walking on the lake. When the disciples saw him walking on the lake, they were terrified. "It's a ghost," they said, and cried out in fear. But Jesus immediately said to them, "Take courage, it is I. Don't be afraid." "Lord, if it is you," Peter replied, "tell me to come to you on the water." "Come," he said. Then Peter got down out of the boat, walked on the water, and came towards Jesus. But when he saw the wind, he was afraid, and beginning to sink, cried out, "Lord, save me." Immediately Jesus reached out his hand and caught him. "You of little faith," he said, "why did you doubt?"
So when Peter was in the boat while there was the storm, he didn't worry about the storm because he was inside the boat. So when he got out of the comfort zone, that's when he saw the true power of Jesus Christ. That's why he was able to walk on water. So he told us that if Peter got support from Jesus, so us as students, we are in most of us are in our comfort zones. So we need help from our teachers so that we can get out of the comfort zone, so that we can get those grades that we so desire. Thank you.
Oh, learn to ask for help even from your teachers. Should you be struggling in a certain area, don't struggle alone. Visit them, ask them questions. They are willing to journey with you and to help you so that somehow you can make it. Ask for help from other students who are also doing well, so that somehow they can also give you a few tips here and there of how you can improve, maybe on an area where you are struggling. So for you to succeed, you need to ask for help you. I wish you the very best in your studies, and may the Lord continue to watch over you. May He continue to make you excel in every good way.
Asking for help is not a sign of weakness, it's a sign of strength.
Motivational speaker this morning. We just take a very short time. Ambassador Wambugu Kamau. Karibu sana Ambassador.
Mr. Wambugu Kamau, he has really taught us some core values that I will, from henceforth, instill in my day-to-day routine.
So this morning I want to assure you, regardless of where you come from, you're going to succeed. Hello? Hello. No matter where you are coming from, as of Ofafa Jericho High School, all you need to do is to focus on where you are going. Because even black cows produce white milk. And if black cows produce white milk, why not Ofafa Jericho becoming the best school in Kenya this year? Yeah. Tell your neighbor it is possible.
He taught us that life is not just automatic. It's a manual process whereby you have to make decisions and correct choices in order to make it.
So if you want to succeed, you must make choices. Good choices will give good results. I read somewhere that every morning when you wake up, you make 35,000 choices every day. Even where you are standing, the tie, if you want your tie, the way you are posted, you are making so many choices. If you make most choices, good choices, correct choices, you are going to succeed regardless of where you come from. So from today, I want to remind you that every time you do something, ask yourself, is it the right choice or the wrong choice?
He told us that we should avoid bad companies and always be correct in what we are doing. Yeah.
Kamau Wambugu has also talked about avoiding stupidity such as drugs and bad habits, and also managing our time.
Wambugu Kamau has told us that tobacco has two ends. On one end we have the fire, on the middle part we have the tobacco, and on the end we have an idiot smoking the tobacco.
Mugabe was once asked, what is a cigarette? And he said, a cigarette is a pinch of tobacco rolled on a piece of paper. On one end there is fire, on the other end an idiot. So if you are a smoker, you are.
So basically, he just told us that doing drugs makes us more stupid. And from that, we learned that drugs are not to be. Thank you.
Remember, success in any task is like wrestling with a gorilla. You don't stop because you are tired. You stop because the gorilla is tired or dead.
Students always have the fatigue and the mentality that education is a waste of time. But through our guest today, he has given us faith and courage to work hand in hand with our books and teachers in order for us to build our future. Our guest of today, the Honorable, has taught us on how life is not easy, and it is not something that is automatic. It is something manual that requires a lot of processing and hard work.
As Ofafa Jericho High School, I want to tell you as you go back to class this time, enda pale, mambo ikikuwa ngumu unajijaza na unajikaza. Na huo ndio utakuwa msemo wetu. Jijaze! Jijaze! Jikaze! Yeah, that is the spirit, and when you do that, God will bless you. Thank you very much.
On the behalf of all the school, we want to thank the guests of today, because without them, we are getting lost on our way, but we are back on the track. We want to promise you that by the end of this year, we as the Form Force, the 2023 candidates, will be able to push our mean of the school to 7.5 from 6.7, just because of our guest. Thank you.
Pauline na mwalimu Kamau Wambugu, asanteni sana kwa kuja kuzungumza na wanafunzi wetu na kuzungumza nasi sote kama familia ya Ofafa Jericho. tunatoa shukrani na tunasema kwamba vijana tunasema kwamba mwaka ujao siku kama ya leo matokeo yetu yatakuwa tofauti. Vipi wanafunzi wa kidato cha 4? Tafadhali wanafunzi wa kidato cha 4, cha 3, cha 2 na kidato cha kwanza, tusiishie katika maneno hayo ambayo tumepewa hapa. Sasa tufanye kazi, tuache.
Ningependa kwanza kushukuru mwalimu mkuu kwa kuwaleta wageni hawa ambao wametuzungumzia kwa kina na mapana, wametueleza yale yote ambayo tunafaa kuyafanya ili kupita mtihani wetu na kuwa na maisha mema.
We as the Ofafa Jericho fraternity would like to take this opportunity to thank the Mr. Wambugu Kamau and the Reverend Pauline for sacrificing all the things that they could have done today and coming to advise us as the Ofafa Jericho students. It has been a pleasure to have them here, and we would like to thank Mr. Duo, our principal, for inviting them. We'll hope to have a chance again to meet Mr. Wambugu Kamau and Reverend Pauline. Thank you. Ambassador.